accent of mine. Hey, you crazy kids, get out of here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, this is like the title song to this game. That's a radio! Good old Rage Against the Machine. Holy crap! It was easy to find a taxi driver in this version of New York City. Oh! This is Spider-Man's home turf. He's getting his ass smacked around by taxi drivers.
Follow him.
It's all taxi drivers. This is taxi driver heaven. We just transport up to taxi driver heaven.
Playing this does really want me to go.
Good old Throwback 3. I haven't really played too much 3, but you said there's Darth Maul in that.
Yeah. I think Spider-Man is in it too.
Oh wow, Spider-Man and Darth Maul?
Let me look this up.
Darth Maul's pretty badass, I'm gonna say. He's pretty much one of the only good things of the first episode. Outside of Qui-Gon.
And,
What about Misa? Misa Jar Jar Binks.
Get the hell out of here, Jar Jar Binks. God, the songs make me just want to jump up on a skateboard and start ollieing around. Look at that empty shop. Who runs that shop? Not a fiscally smart individual.
do the newer versions have, like, people walking around and stuff?
Yeah, the later ones had a few more NPCs because of the power, you know?
Yeah.
You have to remember, this is the second one. This is, came out on the PlayStation 1, which, you know, it's not, compared to today, it's not a powerhouse of a system, but at the time it was great. This game came out in 1999. So, you know, a bit back. Oh, and Sir Golden Tate has a special request for a stage.
What's that?
He's where we could play the school.
Sure.
Make it so. Make it so.
We can
Earl.
show.
You know, I have to tell you a story. So, the person I work with doesn't really know Star Trek, but I was doing a reference out of the blue. I was like, give me a Earl Grey hot. And I was like, Captain John Picard put that thought in my head. Creepy.
Totally creepy.
This is totally for Sir Golden Tate. Brian is played as Spider-Man. You're looking at the controller.
So, Tony Hawk 3 had Darth Maul and Wolverine.
Wolverine? That's badass. I guess I should play the third one more. What about Wolverine?
Get it for Gene?
Sweet.
Oh, what a jerk.
What, the guy just sweared at Spider-Man? Nobody swears at my Spider-Man. What kind of music is this? Yo, son, I'm breaking down the bass. Listen, wiki treble. You heard that? That's my raps. That's totally not you rapping. Shit, son, I rap all the time. You do, but it's terrible. It's nothing like this rap whatsoever. Dude, they call me the next Jesus of raps. Unfortunately, there's only one Jesus of rap, and his name is DJ Red Buns. Can you imagine this being your pool in your school? Water's out of it, a random guy in a Spider-Man suit just skateboards
I've
in
never
it.
been to a school that had a pool.
Really?
Well, not a high school.
Wario Garlic. First off, Sir Golden Tate says, "Golf cart!" Was exclamation points. And Wario Garlic says, "Hello. Yep, I'm late. Don't worry, Wario. You're
Welcome
never
to the
late.
Party. Yeah, just good to have you.
You're never late. It's good to have you. Welcome to this Throwback Thursday Throwdown." Nate did find Kingdom Hearts, but my controller for the PS2 is broke, and Brian was borrowing one. Well, it happened to be a PS1 controller. So this time we're not able to do Kingdom Hearts. We're going to do it next Thursday, most likely, hopefully. I don't want to set myself up. But Right now we're playing a great game for the PlayStation 1, Tony Hawk Pro Skater Dos.
Now, is there a difference between the PlayStation 1 and 2? Obviously, there is a difference between the PlayStation 1. But how come, like, I thought they were interchangeable.
They are if you're playing PS1 games on your PS2. You know, because it has the ports for the PS1 controllers and the memory card slots.
But I'm saying is, what are they?
There are differences.
There are, okay.
Yeah, there are. In terms of the DualShock 2, the L2 and R2 triggers are analog triggers. So depending on how much you press them, it's sensed differently than digital buttons.
Okay.
It's not really too many big differences between DualShock 1 and DualShock 2.
It doesn't make sense for Kingdom Hearts because I don't think there's any pressure
It doesn't, but
it's just the way the program
it's probably just how it's programmed. When you have a PS2 disc, it's got probably baseline code that's looking for a certain controller, for accessory, and it's probably much cheaper in terms of production to go with the baseline controller versus adding a bit of code to make your DualShock 1 work. It's probably what it is. It's probably like the cheapest. It's probably not that expensive in terms of adding that code, but it's probably one of those things where it's like, all PS2 games are preset, probably OS-wise too. I don't know about the PS2's OS, where if you put a PS2 disc in there, it's probably just looking for a DualShock 2 controller, regardless. I don't know really any PS2 games that work with your PS1 controllers. There might be those games out there, but sadly, in case of Kingdom Hearts, it's once the DualShock 2 controller. And really, between DualShock 1 and DualShock 2, I don't think there's really any other differences. Because I know DualShock 3, it's the motion center of the controller, and the triggers are really different, and you have the guide button, And the DualShock 4 is probably the biggest change up in a while, because they added the touch sensor, the light bar, and they really changed around a lot of buttons and triggers. And also changed up the 2 buttons that go with the touch button for the PS4. So I know that one's totally different than like the DualShock 3, or it's the biggest change. But yeah, DualShock 1, DualShock 2, not really many other differences I can think of except the triggers.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
I just want to jump in.
Go for it, Jimmy. Jump on
Okay.
in. Show some Spider-Man specials.
Warrior Garlic says Spider-Man skateboards, ? And Warrior Garlic says cool. And Warrior Garlic is wondering when the wrestling stream before WrestleMania is happening. So as I play this game, you want to let them know that details?
Well, I could let them know with my manly roar.
So what time were we thinking of starting the stream before wrestling? 2:30 then? So the thing starts at 3:30 for the pre-show?
Well, it's up to you guys, actually. I'm good for any time.
I'm thinking we'll start, because the pre-show is 3:30, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we want to start 2 o'clock?
Okay.
Play for an hour and a half or an hour, and then we could always go from there. So I say, it's a nice even time. So I say, we're deciding on the spot kind of pretty much, but we're thinking about starting 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll do our pre-wrestling WrestleMania. Essentially, we'll play some. I don't know what we're deciding. We're playing No Mercy, I think.
Yep.
We're gonna
Is that
play,
what you're saying?
Yeah.
we'll play No Mercy, and then we're gonna make our predictions and get more in depth with our wrestling analysis. And you guys are all invited to come join us on Twitch for that really cool event.
So I decided to look up the Tony Hawk series on Wikipedia. And it has celebrity appearances and fictitious guests from other properties.
Really?
So it's
Does it have Arnold in it? Already?
unfortunately for
Or Cool Gene.
it's got for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Spider-Man.
Oh, how do I remember the specials? Hold on. Oh, there was one! I messed it up! I'm sorry. Sorry, Nate, what were you about to say?
So Spider-Man's in this one.
Okay.
Pro Skater 3 is Darth Maul, Wolverine, and Doom Guy.
Okay.
Pro Skater 4 is Jango Fett, Eddie the Head, and Daisy Duke.
Okay.
Underground, you have Iron Man
Oh.
and Thud. It's Thud.
You know Spider-Man skates in Amazing Spider-Man 1. Peter Parker did. Sorry, I
Yeah.
felt like interjecting.
Underground 2 had Shrek and Call of Duty Soldier.
Call of Duty Soldier got to be pretty interesting. Shrek, what?
Project 8, Grim Reaper. And Proving Ground is Judy Nails.
You should know who Judy Nails is. It's the most incredible person of all time.
Let's see. We had Gene Simmons in Underground.
Oh, that's cool.
Little John was in American Wasteland.
Okay. Yeah.
Steve-O was in Underground too. I don't really know who the rest of
Yeah.
So.
I like the song.
Couple of comments here from Garlic.
Oh, Judy Nails is from Guitar Hero.
Oh, duh.
Warrior Garlic mentioned that unfortunately it looks like his Twisted Metal Black is probably effed up. From Twitter the other day. We were trying to troubleshoot it.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Is that a pricey item to replace? Is it pretty rare? Or?
I haven't really done research on it for a while, but I know it became greatest hits. So I think there's a good amount of circulation. So it's probably, my guess would be a used copy shouldn't be too bad in price.
Yeah.
And they did create other ports for it.
What system was that for? PlayStation?
Originally for PlayStation 2.
2 does
They did like an online version of it.
Oh, okay.
I see Twisted Metal Black, new and used, offers for 91 cents on it. Or you can get it for $13. Buy it from directly from the
Huh. That's actually, so either one is actually not bad.
If you have a PS3, you can digitally download it. Or if you get the Twisted Metal Black Greatest Hits one, you can get it for $7.99.
Oh wow, okay, so that's some good stuff there. I'm happy to hear that Royal Garlic said he'll be there for the wrestling. And
Awesome.
then he says, when you're selecting the music tracks, he said Power Man 5000 got no love.
Oh, okay. No love?
He says, the artist got no love, I think. I think that's what he's saying.
Oh.
He would have enjoyed hearing him. Isn't it Rob Zombie's brother or cousin? Power Man 5000?
You know more about Rob Zombie than I do.
I think it is. I think it's his brother.
I remember there's this one song that I used to, when I played this game, my friend loved this one song, and I think it was Bad Religion, and that's how I discovered them, just from this game. Not that. It's a music hour. Let me put up the volume a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
It's like 50 songs on here. Some heavy stuff, too.
What was the song name?
It was from Power Man 5000.
That would be track number 4?
This
track
one?
number 4, When Worlds Collide. Be from
No,
Power Man 5000.
This is track 4.
This 4 doesn't match up, I don't think.
Sorry. This is the song my friend was all about. Okay. Yeah! Bring back memories!
This is according to Wikipedia.
So luckily, Roy Garlic said that he bought his from his Twisted Metal Black was $4, so it was easy to find. That's a good thing. And he says he got into a lot of bands based on listening by playing Tony Hawk and GTA soundtracks.
That's totally true. I kid you
I
not.
mean more GTA than Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite stage, but let's go to Philly. That's where Will Smith is from. Yeah! That's not Will Smith at all. That sounds like me, boy.
DJ Red Buttons.
Holmes. Wiki, that was sick. This is it, I think. This is Power Man, I think. or whatever.